Also,
As
watch
a
our
seller,
video on
you
5
don't
businesses you
produce
can
this
start in
commodity,
2023.
so you are
I
also
promise
a
you to
buyer.
change your
You
perception
can be
of
called a
business.
middleman, a meeting point between the
Also,
producer
watch our
and the
video on
consumer.
5 businesses you can
In this
start in
case,
2023.
my name is Alex. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be talking about how to start up a phone accessories business. Phone accessories business, like every other buying and selling business, requires two factors: a buyer and a seller. As a seller, you don't produce these commodities, so you are also a buyer. You can be called a middleman, a meeting point between the producer and the consumer. In this case, a second-time middleman, because you don't directly link the producer and the consumer, but you provide a link between the distributor and the consumer. So the major factor is to identify your buying market and your selling market. Normally we'll ask, focus on your target audience, focus on your target market, which people will buy from you. And sometimes we forget that we also have which people to buy from. If I buy a goods for 1,000 naira and every other person in the market buys for 500 naira, even if I have people to sell to at 1,500, it simply means I just ran on a loss of 1,000 or 500 naira, because I bought for 1,000, I sold for 1,500, making a profit of 500. However, every other person was buying for 500 and selling for the same 1,500, so they were making an extra profit of 500. So we focus our attention on knowing the best buyer, and not just knowing the best buyer, we also know our targets for selling. So there are two markets involved: a buying market and a selling market. So that's one of the factors to put into consideration when starting up a buying and selling business. A business where you have to buy goods and sell. So we're talking about a cheaper buy and an expensive or a high selling sell. So we buy cheap and sell with enough profits. Buy cheap and sell with good profits. That's the whole focus. The phone accessories business, you have to discover wholesalers. For wholesalers, you must not go out of your states. Oftentimes, especially in Nigeria, for example, there are major wholesalers of phone accessories in the states. And you also have to decide what aspect of phone accessories you want to deal on. Do you want to deal on the repair phone accessories? That's materials for repairing phones. There are two markets for phone accessories. The market for repairing phones, and the market for selling likes of accessories like power bank, screen guard, earphones. When you're talking of materials for repairing phone, you talk of touchpad, the screen itself, charging port. Those are two different markets. So you have to identify which of them you want to go into, and you also have to identify the wholesalers for each of them. You can as well do the both. You can as well do the both. There's no need selling at zero or selling at equilibrium. Then you just know what you're doing is charity. One of my most prominent slogan is that I can't sell at zero or below cost price. I never sell at zero or below cost price. I rather use those commodity for myself. Then I know I bought it for personal use. But if I'm doing business, I either sell above cost price, but I never sell at zero or below cost price. Here's the graph that represents the marginal revenue and marginal cost. It makes no financial sense for a businessman to sell below market price. The red line indicates that marginal revenue is equal to zero and equal to marginal cost. At this point, profit is equal to zero. It also makes no sense to sell at equilibrium price, that's price equal to zero, except the customer is buying a large quantity. Then you can reduce the price for one or two. However, don't sell below cost price. Never sell below cost price. To start up a phone accessories business without much capital, all you just need to do is just be smart, have an audience online, like on your WhatsApp, your Facebook, post on your status that you deal on this. And with time, just discover that people start sending or requesting for these goods and services. All you need to do is know your wholesaler, know this person who you buy from at a very cheap rates, collect money from the buyer, the person buying from you, go collect the goods from the wholesaler, and deliver. You make your profit, the person is happy. The other part of it, which is the business proper, the offline store. If you're to set up an offline store, you must have to note a couple of factors. And these factors you need to note is that the phone accessories business is more like a luxurious goods. And that's to say, you have to have a very proper, unlike the POS business, you can set up a POS business anywhere. The phone accessories business, your location must be at the center of the market, a well trafficked area. If your location is not on a well trafficked area, it already paints the shop as second class. It already gives the customers a mindset that the shop is second class. You have to find a very nice location. In addition to that, packaging adds glamour to what you sell. You have to focus on packaging. Packaging is everything with phone accessories. Your signboard, your advert, your billboard, your whatever it takes to pronounce what you sell. Whatever it takes to pronounce what you sell. Because the more prominent and the more enticing your facility your showroom is the higher you could charge for your goods. If your facility is not fine, if your facility does not look good enough, just know it's giving your goods a second class quality. Even when you sell quality goods, people are prone to be focused on very nice looking facility, and they pay more when your facility is conducive. Before you make any sales, ensure you test the goods. Ensure you test the charger, ensure you test the earphone, ensure you test the earpod, ensure you test the power bank, because this person can go home, change it, come with something else, and tell you what you gave to him is not good. This person can go, spoil it, bring it back. Except this goods has warranty. And mind you, you don't give guarantee. There's a difference between guarantee and warranty. Guarantee means when the person returns it back to you, you're going to change it for the person. So you are assuring the person 100% that nothing can go wrong. If anything goes wrong, it's returnable and you will change it for the person. However, warranty means I will take it back to my distributor. My distributor will work on it. Many of those goods with warranty go through car care. You can go with your invoice to car care and car care will fix it. You can give it to the customer, take the invoice, go to car care yourself, or you as a good customer or as a good representative for your customer will take these goods back to your distributor or to car care yourself. And whenever it is fixed, car care will call you or your distributor will call you to come collect it. So what it simply implies that you're not changing it for the customer until car care or your distributor returns it back to you. And that's the difference between warranty and guarantee. Please be mindful of these words. In fact, I've not seen a product that has a guarantee. All products comes with warranty, not guarantee. Warranty simply means it is repairable. Yes, it is returnable, but the company will have to repair it. If the company discover that the fault is from the customer, that the customer damaged it, then the company will disclaim the rights on warranty. So when the company disclaim the right on warranty, the goods is returned back to you unchanged with a note there is a customer that damaged it. So at that point, you own up to the customer and say, this is what I got back. Say it's not changeable because the damage is so, and it's your fault. It's not part of the rights for warranty. To add to that, also ensure you have a branded receipt and always sign your signature on your invoice. Have a branded invoice and always sign your signature on it. You mustn't offer invoice for everything. If customer insists on invoice or when the price of those goods are pretty high, you can offer invoice for them. Finally, with the phone accessories business, I will recommend strictly that you go for quality. It's a very large business. There are so many fakes in the market, but I recommend you stick to quality. For example, I personally, as regards sound system, I go for uh New Age, Oraimo, Transparent, or JBL. I just have a few products I stick to. I have a few products I stick to, and that's because I want to stick to quality. I recommend you go for quality because when you focus on customer satisfaction and the quality you sell, you realize that you make more profit per goods and customers come back for more. Thank you for watching. Have you used any of these products before? Drop a comment on the comment section so that I'll know what you feel about any of these products I just mentioned and what you feel about if you also sell phones and accessories. Drop a comment. Let me know where you buy from, or if you would like to know where I buy from and how I sell. Let me see what you think about it. Please like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you very much. Also watch our video on 5 businesses you can start in 2023. I promise it to change your perception of business. These are some of the products you can get from R2 Prime Phone Accessory Store. Power banks of various capacity and brands, earpods, chargers, smartwatches, screen guards of various types and sizes, and phones. R2 Prime has quality you can trust.